Hello everyone! In today's video we are talking not about budgies, about cockatiels. How to tame your cockatiel.
A cockatiel bird is one of the most common petted birds around. Like other birds, taming is one process that may prove to be hectic if not done correctly. Correcting a mistake done during taming is way more challenging and more expensive than you could imagine. Following the proper steps is what you need to ensure that you get everything done correctly. It is not a hard job actually. In the end, you will find it refreshing and more interesting how it helps you get along well with your feathered friend. Some people prefer to use trained experts to do the training and taming for them. This is easy and a shortcut, but you may be missing out on an excellent opportunity to enjoy time with your little bird. What is a cockatiel? Before we go into the taming part, you need to be confident that you have a cockatiel and not just any other parrot species. Parakeets have different species, several of which are domesticated as pets. Nonetheless, each species has unique characteristics, distinguishing it from others. A Quirion is mainly distinguished from others by the crest in the head. This distinctive feature also enables people to know the mood of this parrot. When in a calm and relaxed state, this crest is in a diagonal shape. When excited, they raise the crest vertically, while the anger is expressed by flattening it further. Generally, cockatiels are grayish with white flashes on the feathers. The male and female have different face colors, yellow, white and gray, respectively. These are good mimic experts, whether trained or not. They can mimic any sound from the surrounding. You'll be surprised how fast they master the door sounds, baby cries, and almost any sound in the house. They do not speak actual words, but instead focus on just simple sounds. How do I tame my weirdo bird? After all the preparations, get your bird from a trusted pet seller and bring it home. I'm assuming you have already put all the needed accessories, such as the cage and other needs in place. If not, then you were probably not ready for the Quirion in your house. Whichever case, you know what to do next. The thing with birds is that they do not require your ground space that much. The hanging cage is enough for sheltering this fantastic parrot. The cell needs to be sufficient for the bird to stretch its wings and move a little without getting stuck. The ideal size for a fully grown cockatiel is about 24 by 18 by 24 inches. You may also consider having two birds simultaneously, since they have to keep each other company. Having one is not bad, but when you're not available, the birds get lonely, affecting it. Get a young cockatiel. Some people love having young birds, while others want adult parrots already. Whichever case, taming must happen to get you used to the pet. A young bird is recommended since they'll be easier tamed and trained than the grown ones who already have the ego and are hard to submit to your advances. Besides, growing your cockatiel is more fun and allows you to get more experience with the bird. Studies show that the young birds grow fond of their masters better than the mature birds. If you want to enjoy this journey, we recommend you start with a young one. Be gentle and slow. After the bird is getting connected to the cage, this is the right opportunity to ensure that the bird gets to know you well. Never rush into any decision. Always be gentle. First impression matters not only in finding a soulmate, but also in training this marvelous bird. Never approach if you don't have enough time to spend with the bird. For starters, open the cage slowly and feed the bird. Follow this routine for a while until they know you are the owner. When they get used to your presence, they start getting comfortable around you. This is the right time to make the advances. Use a perch at first. It's refreshing to see cockatiel owners with the birds comfortably moving all over their bodies and reacting to moves. However, this doesn't happen overnight. There are no two ways about it. You need to use a small stick and allow the bird to comfortably hop on and gently move it out of the cage. After the bird is out, you can use the other hand as a feeding plate. That is, wear a protective cloth and allow it to feed on the pellets or seeds from your hand. Patience and persistence are essential in this case. Do each step repeatedly before advancing to the next.
Hey, what are you doing?
Give compliments. Everybody likes to be complimented when they do something well. This motivates them to keep it up. Besides, this is a school, so there is a need for rewarding. In this scenario, the pet is learning, and they need to read your agreement to the progress and acknowledge their efforts. Interestingly, the male cockatiels will even start to copy some of the words, and you will hear them trying to talk to you soon. The incorporations of common words such as pretty bird, lovely cocky, good boy, good girl, plus others will ensure the bird feels motivated. You cannot give up. This is a crucial principle if you want your weirdo bird to bring you desired results. Repetition of the same actions daily for some time makes the pet comfortable and welcoming. Even if you think it has mastered a particular response, don't stop doing it. The more actions you can do with the bird, the more exciting it feels, and in return, the pet gets happier. This seems tiresome already? In reality, you'll want to share these moments longer. This is a super fun activity.
Goodbye.
Advance to hands contact. When the bird is getting more comfortable, the training stick may be useless at some point. When you want to feed the pet, as usual, you can have the plate in one hand and use the other to hold. Only in this case, the bird has to step on your hand to get out of the cage. Slowly approach the cage, open the door, and then offer your hand to the bird. Allow it to come willingly, not by force. When the cockatiel gets comfortable on you, this is an excellent stage of ensuring that your relationship gets more intimate. Continual practice of this activity makes the bird the ideal pet you wish to have for a long time. Move around the house. The pet is now comfortable with you, but still, you can't move her away from the cage so far. It is time to make sure he or she gets pleased with the household. During this training, ensure the doors are not open so they don't fly away. Move a small distance away from the cage and see how it will react. If not comfortable, return to the cell. If it's okay, try further spread, but not so far. With few trials, the bird will be free to move around the house. Treats are needed constantly. When the bird gets comfortable, you will have known what you need to make it happy. Every time the pet is doing something exciting, provide it with treats and fun kinds of stuff to feel appreciated. From time to time, they get playful and require their pets' toys. These toys will make them excited and provide them with distractions. Diet is vital in training. Please provide the required diet to the pet and ensure it takes all needed nutrients. Having it on all-around fitness will make it healthy and robust to cope with all the training. When it is hungry, it may never get as excited as you want it to be. Seeds are the primary food for these birds. However, there is a need to get other nutritious food pellets and herbs. Water is critical in the feeding too. Hygiene for the cage and the bird is essential. Constantly clean the cage from any dirt or droppings. The surfaces should be disinfected to reduce infections that may attack the cockatiel. When it comes to cleaning the bird, there are several methods you can use. One way to wash the bird is to provide the bathing water in the cage and do the bathing alone. This method can get messy as the pet moves in the basin and flaps the wings. Place a cover at the base of the cage to prevent water from spilling all over the house. A second method you can use is to use a sprinkler. This is where a sprinkler with a fine nozzle is filled with water and you spray on the bird. Always allow it to dry itself. The process is fun itself. Health is key in petting off the cockatiel. There are various ways you can tell that your pet is not okay. You may find it in a gloomy mood, not reacting to your teasing and fun actions, or sneezing and coughing. Any unusual reaction should be treated as a red flag. visit your local vet and get the bird checked.
And that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you want more videos, make sure to subscribe and like this video.